Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to December 9th. So as you know, on the 9th of every month, we have a spotlight on the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and our master kit curator and friend and all around lovely person, Christina. So every month on the 9th, many of us, it's not a formal hop or anything like that. So basically just search out the thumbnail that I've used here, or Secret Not Secret Kit Club Spotlight or Celebration. And you will find many videos today talking about and showing all things Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And we choose various ways. Sometimes we have a specific layout share or a process video or kit shares when it's kit day. Some of the layout shares from some of our monthly online parties. All sorts of different ways to celebrate the Secret Not Secret Kit Club and show how we are inspired by the Kit Club, all of our lovely scrappy friends that are members of the Kit Club, and of course by Christina. So I chose this month to share my passion scrapbooking album that I've been working on, I guess, over the last couple of months. And just recently I told you, oh, it's finished, so I'll be doing the share very soon. Well, lo and behold, I have actually found 2 more pictures that I do need to scrap. But I think other than that, it is done. And I chose to share this album on the Spotlight Day for a few reasons. The Kit Club is a couple of years old now, and I have to admit that it's really changed the way I scrap. I've never scrapped more than I do. I love this type of Kit Club. It works perfectly for me, where the Kit Club is when I want, how much I want. It's more of a personalized shopper. We have an every month party that sends me on all sorts of rabbit holes and rabbit trails, and this actual layout was born from one or more of those challenges. It uses portions of kits. Many of the layouts are specifically related to a challenge. So that is one of the reasons. And of course, the other thing over the last couple of years that has really changed the way I scrap and my relationship to scrapbooking is the Mercy Tiara 27-day challenge group, where I've taken on a much more active role. It's been over 2 years, I guess, since Tracy has had any time or any chance to do any scrapbooking or to participate. So in addition to the Kit Club, the Facebook group has given me so much inspiration. I've enjoyed preparing all of the challenges. I have made some awesome friends. So anyway, all of that put together made me want to do an album, do a passion scrapbooking, so people who see my albums will know a little bit more about me, because scrapbooking is such a big part of my life, an integral part of my memory keeping, of my souvenirs and my de-stressing, and there you go. It's my main hobby. So I have found 2 more pictures. My year-long, as many of you know, the year-long Stash Dive Spending Freeze and my Freeze Gang, and the Mercy Tiara. But other than that, we have an album, which was going to be 4 or 5 pages. Now, many of these already have video, so I won't spend too much time, but I really wanted to show it to you from beginning to end, because I've had a lot of questions, a lot of comments, and a lot of requests. So this is the introductory page, and this comes from a lovely kit Christina put together for International Scrapbooking Day back in May. And this is a layout that she actually created on the public page of the group on that day. So it starts here. What more perfect intro or title page than this lovely big cut file create? and a selfie of me in front of my inspiration wall. So there you go. That is the introduction. Now there are a few layouts here that I had already done. This one in particular, Where I Belong. This was in response to a challenge during one of our scrap parties. I don't remember the exact challenge. It definitely had something to do with mixed media for sure, and probably a little bit of a storyteller challenge, but lots and lots of mixed media on the background here. I do love this. It's again another selfie of me in front of my inspiration wall, but it tells a little bit of a different story. It's more, you know, where I belong, about my relationship to scrapbooking and all this beautiful and luscious mixed media on the background. This was definitely in response to a challenge, and this was a challenge in one of our parties where Christina told us to get, we had to use longitudinal and latitude coordinates of a very special place for us. So I chose, of course, my own address, my scrap room, and my happy place. So I have here that little inspiration wall, a few photos of my scrap room, one of my paper holders, and some iris containers, and a layout in progress, another 8.5 by 11. So this really talks about my space. This portion of the album will talk about my scrap space. Another one, and this I had done, is my favorite place to be. It's a haven, an oasis, just plain fun. So here again, popped up, lots of mixed media in the background. This was more than likely for a challenge as well, or maybe just for fun. But again, my scrap space. And the very last one, which is also about my scrap space, and here I spend a little bit more time on my Rascog and therefore mixed media, my selfie, because my selfie printer has changed also the way I scrapbook, in that now I print everything from home. This was also using that International Scrapbooking Day kit that Christina put together. It was for my first Christie's Beautiful Life for 30 Days of Sketches Series 4. And that was, I think, day 3. It was the first Sunday in November. And it's a scrap lift of Katie Scott, one of our lovely Secret Not Secret Kit Club members. And I did a little bit of stitching here as a nod to Christy as well. So I'm trying throughout this to document my relationship to scrapbooking, all the wonderful relationships I've formed, and then use some products that may give little nods and thank yous to those lovely friends. So my scrap room, and this was during the Palooza, and this one here I'm concentrating on the inspiration wall and also on these 12 by 12 shadow boxes that I have on one of the walls in my scrap room, and I switch out layouts every once in a while. I have one related to pets, so to Chopin, Sophie, Callie, Scotty, our puppy back in the day, one related to travel, and then one that you're not seeing here, which is related to other interests of mine, so food, gardening. But I try and switch these out every once in a while so that I do get some of my artwork, am I putting that in the right place? Up on the walls. Then the next thing I wanted to talk about a little bit in my passion scrapbooking is card making and bringing back a tradition. And this also uses that lovely International Scrapbooking Day kit, which was also my How to Kill a Kit with Style for October, I believe, or maybe September. And this definitely has a video that goes along with it. And then here, there will be one more layout. I'm not showing it here today because it's my layout for the round 3 of the telephone game hop that I'm doing with my friends from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And I've done my layout. I've passed it on to Daisy. but our hop is in January. I can't quite remember the date at this point, so there is a layout missing here, which is about my yearly Christmas card making crop with my in real life and local scrap buddies. Now we're getting into a section of that album which is all about the friendships that that are so dear to me and this awesome community. The start of this one is a combination of friends near and far. This is also a scrap lift. This was one of the challenges in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club party. It's a scrap lift of Daisy, of my friend Daisy scraps, and I did this one also for a new series that I'm doing, which is the Scrap 5. This was the November Scrap 5, where we needed to use gold, at least 3 pattern papers, tearing, ribbon, and splatters. So there we go. So the 5 items that we needed to do. This is my local friend Anne-Marie, my local and in real life scrappy bestie, and my friend Mari from Saskatchewan. And they took some time out when they were at Crop and Create to take a photo, send it to me, and give me a little cuckoo hello. Back in 2016, Tracy came to town. And I actually never finished this layout because I put this sort of rub on here and it's not what I wanted, but I can't really get it off. And if I peel this off, the rub on is all wonky. So I've just actually left it stuck there with the plastic. Did this mixed media background, some layering, popped it up, and this is a fun selfie of us in downtown Montreal, but I still need to finish it. Although in all reality, I don't really think it needs a lot more. Tell me, what do you think? What would you add? A little bit like something here, awesome meeting with a little bit of journaling, and then maybe just some sequins or a couple of little labels or stickers sitting out. It really doesn't need a lot to be finished. What do you think? So that was awesome that Tracy, on her way to a holiday in Toronto, stopped for about a 24-hour layover here in Montreal. Then I have 2 layouts. This is not a double page, not even would I say complimentary, although now that I look at them, they could definitely be complimentary pages. They both have videos. This was done during one of the parties for sure, and it's in response to a challenge. And this is the first time I have ever backed some little cut files. I do not have an electronic cutting machine, but in the Creative Cuts Club, which is another club that Christina runs, we get some cut out for us cut files, which is just awesome. I don't believe these came from that. I think she had sent this to me separately in another one of my kits, but this was awesome. And this was when all my buddies, when they had the Secret Not Secret Kit Club retreat in Ohio last March, and they took time out to, my lovely friend Sharon and Kathy here took a gorgeous photo that they sent me. They took the photo just for me. Christina waving at me saying, when are you going to be home? Because these lovely people took some time to do a video chat with me on Messenger on the Saturday from the retreat. Because as many of you know, my mom is 91. I'm not traveling much, or at least not more than a couple of hours away from home. So I was not able to go. And of course, I was also working that day. And then to complement it, I stole this photo off of Facebook because this is the whole gang, my tribe. Then these 2 are more from these lovely online friendships. And these 2 lovely ladies, Karina and Helen, Karina in Sweden and Helen in the UK, have become very good friends other than just for scrapbooking. We messenger, we chat towards one another on a regular basis. We send each other happy mail and little birthday presents and Christmas presents. I'm way far behind. I owe both these lovely ladies a lovely happy mail package. And this I did for the Merci Tiara for the Autumn Inspiration series. where I really wanted to use products that my friends gave me. So this, it records when Karina, Ain't No Ocean Big Enough, came all the way from Sweden to Montreal, and we were able to spend a lovely morning together downtown. Priceless, people, priceless. So if you think this hobby is just pictures, decorations, and recording, I'm here to tell you it is way, way more. And at 62, I am here to tell you that in years to come, if you're in your 20s and your 30s and you're just starting doing this, you are creating magic for your family and for your children. This is so much more than photos, decoration, and pretty pictures. I can't say enough about that. So that was that. And then my lovely friend Helen. This is Helen to me. So far yet so close. Another to me apt title. And lovely products that Helen had sent to me. So there are videos specifically for these. This is just an inspiration video from the Mercy Tiara group, and this is actually from our autumn YouTube hop. And then this is from an Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, who's another lovely friend from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And Crystal started this series in July, and she did a video a day. A lot of us collaborated as much as we could, and we have kept that series going on the last Wednesday of every month. And I believe this one was for October. So this is my little Chopin, Today and Every Day. This was his little girlfriend, Sophie. And so this little series, and there are a few more Chopin. I'm definitely missing a couple of Chopin layouts here for some reason. I don't know why. Then we get more specific again into the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, where kit days are a time to splurge, scrappy happy, hello weekend fun. Christina sends us little sneaks of our kits before she mails them off to us, which is just so much fun. So these are 4 sneaks, and this talks about the kits themselves and how that really, and I do a lot. I've got some hidden journaling here, and this also has a video. This was a challenge in one of our parties. I think is this maybe the October? I don't think it was the November, because I really hardly got a chance to participate in November because, as many of you know, Mom was in the hospital. But so this is, I'm pretty sure, from the October kit party. This is the one and only layout that I got done for the November party, and this is about Creative Place, or our online scrap parties, the Secret Not Secret Kit Club parties. And this is one of the parties where I just did a collage here of all of the layouts that I got done. And this is for a challenge that Christina was calling the Minimalist Challenge. So the idea was to do a minimalist page. So this page actually came together in about 15 minutes. This is part of one of my Freeze Friday videos. And then lastly, I have here 2 photos of cool and talented crafty YouTubers and the lovely collaborations that I have going on with quite a few of my scrappy friends, members of the Secret Not Secret Kit Club or of the Mercy Tiara 27-day Facebook group, and how we now have some fun hops, or how Scrapping Amy, my friend Amy, does Facebook Lives and YouTube Lives, and that's become a staple to my YouTube watching and having fun chatting back and forth during the lives. Some of the, as I mentioned, the Off the Board, Christy's Beautiful Life, her 30 Days of Sketches, How to Kill a Kit with Style with Sarah, that Sarah Scrap started, and that many of us are participating in. The Mercy Tiara YouTube Hop, where again, so many lovely members of the group are participating, and we have that every season, and how much support I'm getting out of them. So there you go. So As you can tell, this turned into a massive album. It celebrates scrapbooking as it relates to me. It celebrates the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, Christina, a lot of my friends in the group, the Mercy Tiara 27-Day Challenge, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's 12 missing, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 layouts here. With these 2 that I'm about to do, will make 20. And as I mentioned, there are at least 2 with my lovely little Chopin, which for some reason are missing from here, which in the end will make this a full album. So there you go, my love of scrapbooking and what it means to me and how important it is to record those memories. I do it for myself. I don't know that anybody is going to ever look at this after I'm gone, but I do know that my family, extended family, and in real life friends are very supportive of my hobby and do love looking at my layout. So that's enough for me, and just doing it for me is enough for me. So thank you for being here today. Tell me, has this inspired you to maybe record your favorite hobby and how you relate to that favorite hobby, whether it be scrapbooking or reading or movie watching or hiking? Tell me. I'm assuming, I know that pretty much everybody that watches me here is either a scrapbooker or a card maker. So have you recorded? Have you done some layouts or pocket pages about your hobby or about any other hobby? And join us on the 9th of every month when we celebrate the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, Christina and our friends. Look for that thumbnail. I will see you on January 9th. Ta-ta for now. Thank you. Bye.